What kind of strict? Well, perhaps one of the guys that he's pretty good building one, but with the fire and all that stuff. Yeah. That's what these are.
We was in part of it, probably 27. Still one.
Way down.
Yeah, well, and you know, like, yeah, I know, hopefully the air's turned on.
Really nice.
Main order flood.
Right, for sure.
States of America. Stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Here we are again. As you know, we're coming before you, to get a location for the Safe Haven Baby Box. I came in front of you last year and there were issues, which was fine. We got those, I think, taken care of for this next round. And I'm working with Mrs. Bailey. She started also to work on the Safe Haven Baby Box about 4 years ago. So this has been an ongoing thing.
Right.
And we would like to see that it comes to Stark County. I brought the packets up on Thursday, so hopefully you have, it's pretty much the same information as last year. As far as the procedures and working on donations, which would be after signing the contract. Contract would be first.
Somebody's in board, yeah. Yay.
So what are you asking, tonight?
We're asking that it be placed in the next main base of the EMS station, which is manned 24/7, which was one of the requirements for the Safe Haven Baby Box. There are no cameras on the east wall because this has to be anonymous when the baby is dropped off. There is a camera at the hospital's ER entrance, but it is just kind of focused on the heliport, not so much facing that way.
Have you talked to Jim yet? Or EMS director?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
and he was fine with that. He was for it.
I just brought a picture. This is the first baby that was dropped off in Michigan City at the
Really?
fire station. And the foster mother volunteered at Bella Vita at the time. So when Bill was stopping by one day, we got a picture of him, and that's baby Hope. Everybody can see from Michigan City, the baby box. So Michigan City installed theirs in 2016. Between 2016 and 2018, they had 2 babies. Just recently down in Carmel, Indiana, that made national news. They've had 4 babies between April 2022 and August of 2022. They had 4 babies saved through the boxes. So we just want to make sure that even if it's never used, that there's a possibility that, you know,
It's there for people,
Yes.
Yes, right.
for women or girls.
So you, are you wanting tonight, you just want an okay to put it in the base?
Yes,
Yes.
Is that what you're asking?
you
And
sure
we-
do.
we would like to, I don't know if Justin had a chance to look over the lease and service agreement, which is part of the, your packet.
Who's paying for the service?
Pardon me?
Who's paying for the service?
The cost of the box is already paid for by a donor.
Okay.
So we have that completely covered. And then there's a grant that can be given right afterwards of a $10,000 reimbursement for that, because it's gonna cost $15,000 for the box, and it's rented. So every year you have to pay like a $500
$500 fee.
rental fee. And then so when we get that reimbursement of the $10,000, that'll cover us for many, many years of our rental. So
And we're
yeah,
gonna do donations too. I mean, we're gonna reach out to the community and
What's it gonna cost to put it? Or who puts it in?
yes. So we have a contractor that has agreed to do it for free.
we're gonna,
Some pretty
Pick it up.
amazing person in our community.
yeah, and we're gonna pick it up ourselves also, which will save money. Otherwise, if they deliver it, that would be $500, and that $500 could go for the yearly fee.
They're made.
So there are,
Fort Wayne, so we're
Yeah.
just gonna go pick it up.
Yeah, I could bet.
but under in the contract, it says there's the provider notice. We are the provider that we're providing this box for the community. I wasn't sure who to type in there, if it would be the Stark County Ambulance Service.
Probably board of commissioners.
County-
Address, it's not.
Their department.
EMS. Yeah.
The Stark County,
So if this is approved tonight, you need them to sign the lease.
yes. And I can get this information typed in the contract and then bring it in, and who it's, because on the last page is who's gonna sign it. So would that be whoever's in charge?
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, are you able to make adjustments to this?
yeah,
Can you change one word for me? I was just looking at, so under section 8 indemnification, can you strike the word gross from gross negligence? It's the only question I had. Standards for gross negligence are different from regular negligence. Section 8.
yeah,
indemnification
section 8,
should
I don't,
be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lines down right in the middle, so gross negligence.
oh, gross, and
You
take
just-
gross
just
out,
Take gross out, yeah, then I'd be comfortable with it. The standards for gross negligence are really high. If the installer is negligent in their installation,
Okay.
rather than get that early
Okay.
gross negligence.
Say you did talk to Jim.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yep.
And then once we have this signed, if it gets approved tonight, it'll go to Safe Haven Baby Box, and then Monica Miller will sign that, and then we can move forward as far as getting the box installed and delivery and everything. As far as the timeline goes, if this gets approved, if it gets sent there, we have 60 days to install it, test it, train the personnel, and schedule the unveiling. After the payment is received, delivery will be 4 to 6 weeks after that. So that would kind of be the first thing. And then installation after we have it delivered or we bring it back here would begin 2 weeks after delivery. So I mean, there is a quick timeline. As far as that grant from the Homeland Security, we have to have the box installed by June 30th.
You can contract your thing.
And then this grant, it's on another timeline. We have till March 31st to apply for it. And it's on a rolling basis. And that's,
Yay.
If you're so the annual fee, I think it's what, $1,000 a year.
500.
Well, it said 500 for something.
There's 300 also for the electronic
There's an
Yeah.
alarm system.
alarm system.
I mean, the provider provides all that, but 911 is already linked into that building. So it would just be running a line to where that box is.
It's 15.5 for the initial. Provider pays a renewal fee of 500 for each successive term. So I guess, yeah, and then it says. Additionally, provider shall pay an annual fee of $500.
Right,
Okay, so the $500 renewal fee is different from $500 annual fee, though.
correct.
Okay,
Right.
I mean, as long as you guys are okay with that, that's my only caveat.
I'll make the motion that we approve the baby box to be placed at. The Knox base, the Knox EMS base.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
As they progress.
And that'll get, you can get over there, get over Rachel's office,
Okay.
and they'll keep us in.
All right.
Thank you.
This is
I'd
a
like
good
to see it.
birthday present. My birthday's next week.
Oh, there you go.
Happy birthday, but let's see it.
Damon.
I don't have much to say, just coming mostly to see, follow up if there is anything on the letter of agency and other paperwork for Spyglass. We've gone over that yet. And if we can go forward with that, or if we do not want to.
Speed, I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not, I don't really want to move on nothing today with that. I hope that Mark would have someone that he probably knows a little bit about it.
This is the Spyglass, yes, no,
Oh, that's
fine.
You all straight up, Brady.
Waiting on that, that's fine.
Yeah, I would rather just, because I don't know much
Yeah.
about it.
Absolutely. And just wanted to bring an update for the camera system at the highway department. Installation was completed Friday morning last week. That's all done. I sent you the invoices.
The day I got there, it looked real clear.
Good.
All right, appreciate it.
That's everything.
Thank you.
Sandy, did you have it?
Here, we can't hear back. here at
Oh,
all,
sorry.
Whatever's being said.
Oh, I think it's only. And we need to upgrade these mics.
Oh. Don't you either way, the mics don't
Anything.
have any speakers playing in this room.
Yeah,
There's no speakers attached to the mics?
If we did, they'd start looping feedback.
with YouTube.
Yes.
Sounds like a technical malfunction.
Everybody just gotta talk louder than I guess.
Yeah, that's it.
Great. Motion to accept the payroll claims of $313,855.52.
I'll make that motion.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
That worked.
And accept the claims for 414,696.86.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second. In favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion to accept the minutes from February 20th.
I'll make that motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
There's Richard, so just want you part of the map, the county map.
Yes, they want to basically buy a section of our WTH GIS map. Like a shapefile.
Yeah.
WTH charges for that, and then we also. Small portion of it.
How much is it, or how much should we get?
Usually it's $750 total and like they get $150.
I mean, it's a common thing. We've done it before, so.
Motion for that.
I'll make the motion to approve the WTH contract as presented.
I'll second. On favor?
Aye.
What is WTH?
Aye.
It's our GIS system.
Where technology happens.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ah.
it sounds like, you know.
So it's not like the house.
No, no, okay.
Got it.
I don't have anything else.
Dan, you got anything else? You guys have anything? First, I want to apologize for not making your meeting. Mark had asked me to be there
Oh,
and I had my grandson had a game. I totally spaced the meeting out, so I just wanted to apologize for not being.
They know,
Yeah,
they know showed it.
Yeah, they didn't show either.
oh, okay,
It's basically off of
Right.
our hands now. It's,
right, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was you I even talked to also and said I'd be there and totally spaced it out. You don't have nothing tonight.
no, we're
No,
good.
no.
Got anything? There?
No, we gotta talk about something though. This is.
Yeah, something.
yeah.
Rachel says it's a short. Somebody's gotta get three about something.
Council take note.
What is the chance somehow showing where solar installations are going in this county on the county website? The reason I'm asking, not too long ago, I ran into a person that bought land and is considering building their house. He has no clue as to what's going on here.
Right.
And after I informed him, he says, well, maybe I'm gonna have to reconsider the position of his house so he could properly build it to suit his needs.
Oh, you got access in your office, but
We don't have a collective, we have so the recorder's office, I believe, has a collective map on where properties are leased, but the leased properties are not always the properties where the panels go. So I think there's a map like that floating around, but not where the actual panels are going, and I don't know how. I don't know how.
they could probably
I
come
would
in
think
and.
just the leases, just, you know,
Well,
They
that
just
would give
have
them an
a-
idea.
I'm sure that if they knew that they would probably go in so they could be properly informed, so they could make good decisions as to what.
Which
How this
orientation
may affect them.
you wanna, I don't know if this is a map that she's just like keeping herself, or I'm not sure, you'll have to ask her.
Yeah, Mandy had it in her office and it was really easily accessible to the public and now they've moved it. We don't know why, but it's been kind of moved, right, Sandy?
Yeah, it's been moved to
So-
a different room, but she said you could still go see
You
it.
could still go see it, but it would still be nice, to his point, if there was at least information. Like, we have friends that have been looking for land out here and they called me the other day and they're like, okay, we're gonna look at this house. Do you know if, and, you know, so I looked at the map and I'm like, well, right now, no. So, but again, you know, people
know.
wanna know.
Right, I don't know, we
What's
can put it on the website, but it's here in the office, you know, for anybody to easy. And I like people out of town, it's not doing no good, but
Right. I
Right,
mean, there for a while, Lasky County. And I don't know, it was the county that did it or some private group or person. But there was a complete map of Lasky County and someone went through the effort to circle. The acreage that went into a lease program.
That map was really nice. It was an interactive one where you could push on it and see, you know, if it was gonna
Right.
be. I don't know who did it, cause I had tried to find out because I thought, well, maybe we could get it. Maybe they had something about our county that was way back then. And they didn't, but it was a guy that did it. I forgot what, I mean, you could
was
go
it
on
on
there.
their website?
It was on the Plaska Gets Solar, obviously it was on that map, but. It was super nice. I mean, it was just really interactive and I think it was just one guy that did it.
Connie.
Kind of like. Yeah. but like-
well, I don't even know that we need the map, honestly, I think that the fair thing to do, and it, which could be a compromise, is at least something. On the county website about the solar. And that if you have questions about where solar is going, directing them how they can go get that information
Well, we
would
could
be nice.
put like a blurb on the front page for that, right? Like if you have questions about solar.
Yeah.
Contact, blah, blah, blah.
You know, I mean, something
That
that
help?
simple.
I mean,
I mean, it's
I
better than
think at
nothing,
this point, anything would be better than what we have now.
Right.
look into that, Stan.
Sounds like a simple IT issue.
Who would be the main contact? Like, who do we need to tell these people to contact?
I would say, I would think it would be, what's Mandy's office?
Recorder.
Probably
Recorder,
recorder and
yeah.
planning, maybe.
Recorder and planning combined would be great
Yeah,
places
you
to
would-
start.
You would think
So-
planning and the recorder.
Right, right, because I mean, we know that there's leases out there that,
just put up whatever.
Put a blurb on the front page of our website that says, if you, something about if you have questions about. I'll email you something. I'll come up with something to email to you.
Okay.
Chart, I just sent that to you. I found it.
Okay.
Who it is. I just sent it to you. It's a. I don't remember.
And that was on Plasky's website.
Can I bring it up and show you? All right.
No, I think, as far as who to talk to, what you wanna do is ask each of the companies, who would you like to have as the person to answer questions from the public?
Right.
As far as leases though, even when the leases are done, you don't really know, like, if you've got
Oh, yeah.
10 leases.
you don't
You
have.
know, 3 of them are gonna have solar on it, but you don't know which 3 until all the studies are done and all the rest of
And
it.
I've been involved in that, I mean, just watching it go on and I
Right,
think it's here and after a while, no, we gotta put it over here and it moves around till it's
Right.
finally done.
I think it would just be nice, I mean, let's just be honest, we know we all have our concerns, but if I was buying here, I'd wanna, like, we had no idea when we,
There has to be something like that.
before we built our house,
The guy's name was.
we had no idea. And thankfully, we're surrounded by woods, so we're safe, but if we wouldn't have been, we might have changed
He was.
how we did the property, where we put the house on the property, you know.
Get it?
No, but I can.
Yeah, you could find that out. Yeah, get a hold of it. You know, Charlie, get a hold of him. Call him. Call him. Right, that's all right.
Question.
Same, I'm saying.
Figure
Right.
out.
Captain Sim.
Larry, I think right now,
The other one's the.
You're working in that area.
The 1,000.
Read that way.
That's what I'm saying.
Larry, I think right now we'll just have to contact the recorder and,
Say that again, Don.
we'll have them just call the 2 officers up here. They got the maps of where they're going for now.
Okay, yeah.
If that don't satisfy them, we can figure something else out.
Well, like somebody says, who could they call? That's what I was gonna say. You'd wanna ask the company, who would you like to have people call? I think each of them would give somebody's name and number
Right.
for that.
I think their main concern was whereabouts they're gonna go. So if they get a hold of upstairs, You know, they can look at the map and tell.
Thing about that is like we were just discussing, that kind of changes exactly where the plan is to put the panels. You know, this farm, you know, whereas if they had somebody at the company they could talk to, they might be able to learn, well, we've ruled out that place. So we know that's not, we've got it leased for 3 or 4 years, but we know we're not gonna use it.
Right.
That's the kind of thing they could get from the company.
I mean, in the very least, keep people informed.
Hmm.
They can make their appropriate decisions.
Right.
And also it helps eliminate misinformation as well.
Right.
Anybody else? Motion adjourned.
I'll make that motion.
Second. All in favor?
At least if you like dragons.